Here's a scary thought. Are chatbots sounding more human, or are humans starting to sound like chatbots? And if so, which one of us should be worried? Spoiler, it's both. And it's hilarious when you realize how it's happening. Bots are becoming more human, sort of. Chatbots today aren't stuck in the "Hello, I'm your helpful assistant," or "Error, try again" phase anymore. Thanks to natural language models, they can crack a joke, sometimes on purpose, add personality, sarcasm, and empathy, even pretend they understand your existential crisis about pineapple pizza. They're trained on oceans of human conversation, so they've picked up our tone, rhythm, and quirks. Basically, chatbots are great mimics, like parrots, but with fewer feathers and slightly less swearing. Humans are becoming more bot-like. Here's the flip side. When people talk to chatbot, they unconsciously adjust their language. Instead of saying, "Hey, could you maybe tell me the weather if it's not too much trouble?" they say, "Weather, Las Lunas, tomorrow." We've learned that clarity equals results, which means a lot of us are starting to sound like we're issuing commands to a very obedient golden retriever, minus the wagging tail. The feedback loop, here's where it gets wild. The more bots learn from human conversation, the more human they sound. The more humans learn to talk bot, the more bot-like we sound. It's a loop. We're teaching them to be us while we're teaching ourselves to be them. That's like training your dog to sit and then realizing you're also sitting every time you give the command. But what about the art of conversation? Here's the catch. If we get too comfortable with short, factual, bot-style exchanges, we risk trimming away the very thing that makes us human, conversation. Nuance gets lost. Jokes, sarcasm, and subtle hints don't fit neatly into prompt speak. Empathy shrinks. Conversations aren't just about facts. They're about emotions and connection. Relationships weaken. Imagine if Shakespeare only wrote shopping lists instead of plays. That's what happens when we cut conversation down to just the facts. Think of it this way. Talking to a bot equals giving GPS directions. Talking to a human equals going on a road trip with a friend, detours and all. Efficiency is great, but don't forget that the messy, meandering, story-filled stuff is what makes conversations meaningful. The punchline. So who's influencing who? Honestly, it's a messy custody battle. Bots want to sound human. Humans want bots to understand them. The result, bots are getting more chatty. Humans are getting more prompty. And before you know it, your next date might start with dinner, Italian, Friday, confirm. Efficient, yes. Romantic, not unless you're dating a chatbot. Thanks for tuning in. Now go hit that subscribe button and stay curious, my friends.